People can call the Second Round Hotline at 206-666-3846. A few of the calls were in reference to masturbating in front of your animals, your pets, which is a topic we discussed last week. So
I'm fine with it. You're against it.
I'm against it. But let's get to that here. So here are some of the dangers, and this is one of the reasons why I'm against it, of masturbating in front of your pets.
Hey, Sick and Wrong. This is Chris from Tucson. I had a comment to make about the story, or about you guys talking about a cat attacking you while you're jerking off. Maybe about, I don't want to put an exact year mark on it, but when I was a young teenager, I was noticing the couch one time. And I noticed when the cushions come together on the couch, it forms a slit that looks kind of like...
I like how he says, when I was a young teenager, I was noticing the couch. He's just leering at the couch.
Yeah.
I'm going to fuck the shit out of you, couch.
Dude, this is why teenage boys are just fucking gross and you don't want them around. Because anything that looks like a vagina, they're like thinking about fucking it.
Yeah, it's fucking disgusting.
Even if like your arm is just creased, you know, you're leaning on your arm and like the crease in between your
looks
upper
enough
and lower
like
arm.
a vag, yeah, to get a teenager hard.
All of a sudden you look down at the other side of the dinner table and like the teenager's like fucking has a huge boner. What the fuck, man?
That's the worst part though. It's not his couch. This is the family couch. So that means his mom and dad probably, were watching Turner and Hooch and had to sit in, like on a cushion full of his dried up semen.
That he raped.
That's disgusting.
The couch did not consent either.
He's just leering at it.
Yeah.
Rapist. Couch rapist.
Oh, I love that couch. She's my sweet, sweet bitch.
The couch is looking sexy tonight. That blanket. All right, let's see what happens here. It's going to get X-rated really quickly.
The vagina. So, what I thought would be a smart idea would be stick a bag, fill it with lube, stick a bag in between those slits, and then fuck the couch. Well,
it's a smart idea.
While I was doing this, it was working out pretty great, and then I noticed the cat go behind the couch while I was fucking it. So I didn't think much of it because I always saw the cat go behind the couch. So
it's going pretty good, actually. I'm been fucking it.
Great. I was just reminiscing that when I'm having actual sex, that's when I have that thought goes through my head. This is working out pretty great.
This is actually going quite well. I mean, but what's funny about it is you're having actual sex. You have your dick in a human vagina, and you're like, yeah, this is going well because it is. I mean, you're scoring, but this guy has his dick in a couch. And he's like, this is really going great, man. This is working out for me.
I'm loving life right now.
So, okay, the cat goes behind the couch, and he doesn't think much of it.
Figured he was just passing by. Then all of a sudden, I feel my cock get grabbed with a claw. As it turns out, your cock bleeds quite a bit when it's scratched on the head or cut on the head. But it also turns out it heals pretty easy, so it wasn't too bad. But it was still a horror story, and there's a lot of blood coming out of my penis, so... You can only imagine how that looked at the time. And then as far as guys updating or upgrading their girls or thinking they can upgrade, sometimes it's best not to even worry about upgrading on personal looks. Sometimes you just don't want to be with a fucking cunt like I was. So I'm actually getting divorced this month, and it'll be fine.
Was he talking about the couch still?
I can't live with you anymore, couch. It was good when it lasted. We had some good years.
Fuck you, I'm getting a beanbag chair now. Bitch.
That's this month. So, it's a good thing, and I could find a fat chick that's not a cunt. So, that'd be great. Well, I appreciate your show, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.
Well, that was a pretty good call.
I think the whole purpose of that call... It had nothing to do with the cat or the couch. He just wanted to call his ex-wife, soon-to-be ex-wife, a cunt on the air. A cunt
on the air, yeah. So I guess
accomplished. I'm sure he probably was a cunt.
He proved what he set out to do, though. The guy sounded kind of young to be. Although
I think 2/3 of women of girlfriending and marrying age are probably cunts.
Well, it's interesting to me because I think most places other than like. New York and Chicago, like major metropolitan areas, people tend to be married by the age of what, 24?
Outside of major metropolitan areas?
Yeah, outside of major metropolitan areas. I mean, is Tucson a major metropolitan area? Like, I'm just saying in general, what's marrying age?
I don't know.
I don't know either, but I'm just saying I know.
I'm pretty sure I'm beyond it.
Well, no, so am I, but I know a lot of people that are in their like mid-30s that aren't married. And I live in LA and you live in San Francisco, or, the Bay Area, and I think but if you were living in Madison, Wisconsin,
if I was living in my hometown, I would be looked askance at much more than I am.
They probably would think you're a pedo, especially with those glasses. But yeah, so this guy, I think a lot of these marriages, I think you're young, you get married, and then you're like, wow, my wife's a fucking cunt. She fucking browbeat me into getting into this marriage. Then we get into this marriage. She catches me fucking the couch. Now she thinks I'm cheating on her. Next thing you know, divorced.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's just, I just think there's a lot of marriages that are mostly based on nagging.
So who do you think gets the couch in this when they split up all their stuff?
I hope he gets it, but it might be, maybe it's a Huckleberry Finn type thing. Yeah, where you're just like, oh, I really, really want that couch. The only thing I want out of this divorce is the couch. And then because she's a mega bitch, she like fights extra hard to get the couch. And then when she gets the couch, you can just laugh to yourself that she's got this couch that has your fucking baby cum all over it. Seed.
All right, the second call also involves a pet and a sexual act.
Hey, D, I heard that you got a dog last week. I thought I'd share some knowledge with you. So I got a dog, too, for the first...
It sounds like this guy has a lot of knowledge he could share with me.
Dog knowledge?
Yeah, well, knowledge about...
I know a lot about dogs.
Yeah, I think he probably knows a lot about things that I could learn from. So, thank you for that.
Time when I was a little older. And, one particular night I come home and I'm tired as shit and I decide that I'm going to crank one out with a nasty tube sock and some X videos. And when I'm finished doing that, I go make myself a sandwich and I come back in the room. And much to my surprise, I find the dog going to town on my nasty tube sock. And, yeah, that's a little weird. Yeah, so just be aware that the dog might start getting a taste for your semen if you leave it around. Bye-bye.
This is how the peanut butter on the dick idea starts amongst many teens, I think.
I'm considering myself being warned here. Thank you for that little tidbit of information. Have you
initiated your new dog into the peanut butter?
No, I haven't done that yet. She's still a puppy. Right now that would be like some kind of weird...
Tongue's not big enough yet?
Yeah, no, I'm not in... What's NAMBLA? North America? It'd be NADLA, maybe? NADLA? But what I find funny about this is I love how the guy's like, yeah, I decided to crank one out. Now I need a sandwich. He's just drunk, going making a sandwich. Then
What's the probability that he actually washed his hands? 10%?
Yeah, I would say that it'd probably be under 10%. I would say like maybe 6%.
Yeah.
But the thing about this story that I find really funny and amusing is that who still jerks off in a tube sock? Like, did you ever do that? It's one of those things
you do when you're little. I think I had done it once because I just didn't have anything else around. And I'm not just going to like shoot it onto my bed or carpet. But I think some kids do it. I think some kids do it extensively because they're like, if I jerk off in the tube sock, then I throw it in the laundry hamper, then mom will wash it, she'll never see the cum, and then I'll get a clean sock back, and I can just keep doing that. And then once you start doing it, it just becomes like a jerk off habit, and then you're doing it as an adult where it's like, just take a piece of tissue and then throw it in the toilet.
Yeah, but this guy says, here's my dirty old tube sock. It sounds like he had his jerk tube sock. This is my semen sock. And it's just...
that he just uses over and over again.
Yeah, and like, there's two things that are gross about that. One, when I used to jerk off, it was like, I destroyed all evidence. I mean, it was toilet paper, flushed down the toilet. No one's going to know about this. Or maybe jack off in the shower, down the drain. No one's going to know about this. I don't leave evidence lying around. But furthermore, I would hate to be like, either hungover or tired. It's late at night. And I'm like, where's my socks? Ugh. I bet you that's probably happening.
Well, it's not gonna, you're making it sound like it's going to stay moist for for days. It's not. It's
Dude, after
dry.
years
you wouldn't even know.
jism,
You just be walking around with like dried cum on your foot and you wouldn't even realize it.
Well, so okay, then well, there. I guess there it is. I don't want to give my dog any of my semen, or then she might develop a taste for it, and then who knows? She probably won't want regular dog food. Instead, she'll want, Jew ball milk, and then that's going to create an issue with my girlfriend. There's going to be probably some jealousy. Yeah, I agree with this guy. I'm not going to jerk off in a tube sock and leave the sock around for the dog. Thanks for that.
Has she tried the peanut butter yet?
I've been working on that. She doesn't like peanut butter. But I've been using...
No, your girlfriend. Girlfriend.
I've been using...
It works for both. It works for guys and girls.
My girlfriend doesn't like peanut butter. But, you're saying if she... Oh, I thought you had on my crotch. No, my girlfriend doesn't like peanut
confusing,
butter.
But I'm saying that she put the peanut butter on her clitoris and have the dog lick it.
No, she hasn't done that yet. Although...
well, not that you know of.
I was gone this weekend, so who knows? I guess I might still find out.
You should put a line on the peanut butter jar where the level is right now, so you can monitor.
So I can see, if it decreases, and then I can say, okay, well, something going on.
It should be like, I made a sandwich. There's a little bit more than just making one sandwich, and then you can smell the dog's breath.
I like how I assume that you're talking about me and her. Like I trained my girlfriend to give me a blowjob by putting peanut butter on my dick. Like I thought that's what you were asking me.
She doesn't like peanut butter.
No, I was going to say that she likes
not really the proper response.
Well, I was going to say she likes Nutella, and I was going to say
who doesn't.
All right, the final call here has nothing to do with animals and semen or masturbation.